I see it clear, my heart is here. We got each other, let's take it from there.
Child. Hello, my name is Nashira. I'll be doing your reading for today. Again, we are going to be using the New World Oracle deck and a few other ones that I feel like I'm being led to. One thing that as soon as I sat down, I started thinking about this energy, and it won't leave me. So I'm going to go ahead and speak what I am seeing. And so what I'm seeing is that Ace of Cups at the bottom of that deck. I guess we're using it. There could be a mother figure here, meaning as the sitter, the viewer, right? That is having trouble with their child. And the thing about this is the child that you're having trouble with is one that seems to have some sort of promising type of energy about them. Like they could be really intelligent, they could be really emotionally aware of things, but the life that they're living that you have cultivated for you is not necessarily feeding them, right? And you could feel as if you want to let go of trying to be responsible for this kid. You could have a fear of this kid. They could be like getting taller. They could have a really bad type of attitude problem. Like it could be really hard trying to put them in check without them coming off aggressive. And you're someone where if a person comes off aggressive, it kind of makes you mousy or a little bit intimidated. Your child intimidates you when they don't get their way. And you could be struggling with it a lot. The only thing that, because I know that people don't necessarily want to hear what other people have to say about their parenting skills, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your parenting. We've all been there where we don't know what the fuck to do, and the people that we ask don't know what the fuck to do either and give us bad advice. This could be bad advice for you. I don't know. But if your child is intelligent, use that to discipline them. Your child is smart enough to understand you and smart enough to know what you need them to do. Your child comes from you. You hear me? So what does that mean? That means that child will understand you if you speak to them about what it is. So I have my oldest son. I've had issues with him because of school. You know, he was a hyperactive kid. I understood him. I understood why he behaved the way that he did, and I didn't think anything was wrong with it. But when you're hyperactive, when you're intelligent, and you're stuck in a room with a bunch of people that are a little bit slower than you, it makes it extremely hard to sit still, and especially as a kid, you get bored. We're not supposed to be the school system, the work system, the systems that are set up to make us workers, which is the school, right? This is not how we're supposed to operate in our life. Your child could possibly benefit from at-home schooling. This could be something that you want to do, and not necessarily the traditional, because you could feel like your kid needs to touch some damn grass. Take them to touch some grass. Learn how to talk to your kid. It's going to take some time to figure that out. They're trying to learn to navigate the world just like you're trying to learn to navigate them as they age. right? So, you may need to clean up your own act, because your child could be watching you and picking up a lot of not bad things, but things that you don't want your child to necessarily be tapping into. Your kid could be having interest in the opposite sex, and you could be afraid that they're going to end up like you, or end up in a situation that's going to take away their potential, and you are trying to avoid getting them into a situation where they don't get a chance to go out and live their life for them, right? Talk to them before they go get busy with trying to establish a life outside of the family, friendships outside of the family, and relationships outside of the family, which they probably already are. They need you to teach them how to operate. They need you to show them by being an example and talking to them more and more about it. They need you to start taking them around other people that are behaving the way that you see that they have the potential to behave. It'll help course correct their thought process. It will help them to feel what they believe is a lack of love. You may not necessarily feel like you're not loving that child like you do your others, or like you just may not feel like you're not loving them. And there's a difference between them and the others, or there's a difference between what you consider to be love than what they do. So you could be a good provider. You can have a provider around. You could be someone that you're not necessarily available to be there 24/7, and there could be some things going on that you don't necessarily know how to handle. You could be someone that is spirit. Sorry, I'm obedient. Granny's coming in. Father God, I ask that you cover me while I do this reading. Archangel Michael, I ask you to come in and place a seal of protection around me at this time. Lily, Miss Sister, I ask you to come in and help me to deliver this message. Ancestors, I ask you to come in and help me to deliver this message. Make it plain, make it simple, make it great. November could be significant. There's a transitioning of a soul, two souls in the same month. Here, that spirit is bringing up the devil and the Ace of Swords. So there could be some sort of toxic, I didn't even get this shit out. The devil and the Ten of Cups. This is family, right? This is familial love. So there could be some sort of toxic outlook that you have on your family dynamic. Four of Swords. You've been trying to heal from it. Depression. You could be stuck in the past, replaying in anxiety, replaying things that you need to let go. So that you can live a better life, and emotionally, and in your body, so you don't feel like your skin is crawling, or that you need to crawl out of your skin, is what they're saying. Page of Swords. Fool. Choosing to do something new. The Empress. Could be pregnant or be wanting to get pregnant. You could be a mother, woman of the house, Two of Pentacles, needing to make a decision. Four of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to something. You could be trying to hold on to this child. Two of Cups. Someone feels the same way that you do. High Priestess. Yes, could be a Scorpio. In the reverse. Excuse me. Four of Wands. So there's something that you want to bring to an end so that you are able to have a more stable home, if that makes sense. What is the Spirit? Healing. Song is stuck in my head. And they keep saying you let go. Page of Cups. The one you let go. What does this mean? Daydream about while they live in the suburban house with somebody that they settled for that was better for them. God bless, but it couldn't be me. It's not necessary, Spirit. Someone is either cheating or wanting to. There was a man and two women. Check the energy as it resonates. Leave what does not fit. I ain't even cut the deck yet. We got the King of Cups. Someone has feelings for someone they're not expressing them. Lily, can you help redirect? Help me see what it is that I need to see. Mother Goddess, I ask that you come in and help me to see what it is I need to see. Sorry. Fashionably late. Come through. Ooh, okay. She said cut it. Stuck in your head. So there could be someone that you fantasize about, that you want to be with. This is a feminine energy. Okay? And this feminine energy is someone that may have found themselves wanting to be with someone that they let go. Because the feminine energy is someone that has, the energy that I'm picking up is that she's married. She is living the life, the American dream. And she's not necessarily happy with what she has. And because of the fact that she's not happy with what she has, she has been fantasizing about leaving the situation that she's in, but she doesn't want to leave it because she doesn't know if she can handle it. That always comes up. She fantasizes about the one that she let go. I'm not sure if it's someone that either she let go or there's someone that she wants to be with, that she has recently met or has met. The Three of Pentacles came up. And I know that it's not always, it could be the Three of Cups because it's an emotional thing, but there's someone that this person is cheating with or spending time with or wanting to be with that has money. It has a stable home. And they feel bad for letting that person go. So this could be someone that you knew when you were younger that may have resurfaced. They're showing me university, the word university. So this person went off to college. You may have known them in your college years. And now it seems like they're coming back in order to not necessarily rekindle, but they want to, the flame is jumping over here. So maybe it is rekindling, or I heard I just settled for him, I guess. God bless. We got the Ten of Swords. This song is going to continue to play in my head. The words that it needs to tell me in the order that it needs to show up, okay? But the Ten of Swords here is someone being deceiving. This is the cheater card. And I'm sorry for calling you out, okay? Maybe you're a masculine watching and you're cross-watching. And it is what it is. I do what spirit tell me to do, not what people tell me to do. And I don't give a fuck. I'm a snitch. What you gonna do? Who asked you gonna be? Better hope he don't find me, bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch to be mean. The Hanged Man. You're starting to see things in a different light about the person that you're with. Because the one that you let go. And I couldn't be me. And I'm not saying that as me saying it to you, but this could be something. What does it mean, Spirit? Maybe it's a certain lifestyle that they wanted that you didn't want. It couldn't be you. You wouldn't have found that as pleasurable. Or maybe that's what you thought back then, and now you're looking back at it now that they have resurfaced, and now you're thinking, because the Hanged Man is here. There's some stuck energy here. You get stuck when it comes time to every time we get to the part where it ends, where the pile ends, it gets stuck. Okay. Okay, only reason I picked it up is because she came out. You want to live a life where you are happy. You have been manifesting, finding the one that you let go. And this person may have recently come into your energy. This person is someone that can help you become emotionally satisfied. And on top of that, because of the fact that it is in the picture, not because that's what the card means, but because it's in the picture, this woman is jumping off of a treasure chest. That person has money. And this could be something that you are struggling with within the relationship that you're in right now. Now, I do not condone cheating, darling. Okay? But I promote self-pleasure and self-satisfaction. Right? I think that you should do it in a healthy way. Don't be toxic. Don't be ghetto. Leave that man right where the fuck he at and let him figure it out, and you go about your business. But do it right. Ten of Swords is here. So you have been sneaking already. This could be the father of the child that you are having issues with. And if that's not the case, then there's something about possibly some assistance that's coming in from your father that your husband or a spouse doesn't know about. And it's keeping your life in a satisfying type of space. It's not my business. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. You may want to, there may have been something on your mind that's been coming up a lot that makes you want to, and this is the Archangel Metatron. This is, they're showing me atoms and different elements that create things. So you, as above, so below. So you're creating something that you want. And you're about to jump off the ledge. Ooh. You're about to do what it is that you have been wanting to do because the offer keeps coming. And this person may not necessarily know. You could be going through a lot of difficult times with your spouse. And there are difficult times that are not things that you can forgive and expect to change. All week I've been hearing about this one person that is like they say that he's military, that he has a history in the military, so he treats his family as if they're militant, or military, like his whatever they are, soldiers. There's like a lack of love there, and it's mostly about order and control, right? And when it comes to dealing with his wife, this man is very demeaning, and he belittles her. And when it comes to her health, he doesn't care. This also triggered a lot of other memories that were connected to my own journey with these sort of energies. What's the other ones that y'all were showing me, Spirit? Oh. This is random, but they're bringing up pH balance. They did this again? This is second reading. So if you're having unprotected sex with two men, your husband's going to realize, because he knows you're scent. He knows it. He understands your pheromones. Right? So he's going to realize that you're cheating by the way that your coochie smells. Big brain. Okay? Two of Wands. That's personal. I'm so sorry. And I'm laughing because I know other people are watching this like, dang, that's fucked up. I'm not laughing at you or the situation. I'm just thinking, I had to edit that out. I'm sorry. Making a decision to go after the thing that you dream. If you don't necessarily have to be having sex with somebody else, or be wanting to go and be with somebody else, but you could be wanting to, you could be having secret thoughts and conversations with other people about moving on in your life and leaving the partner that you are with. Okay? Take the energy as it resonates. If you resonate with the other story, okay, good. It is what it is. Both stories have similar energies, and we're going to talk it through. Okay, so if you're one that is trying to navigate how to get out of the relationship that you are in, because you started to see things differently than you did before, and now you know that it's important that you live your life for you. You want to take a leap of faith and travel and go to a place where you are valued, treated properly. There could be someone that has been trying to talk to you about how you are receiving treatment that you don't deserve. My spirit team brought up on a drive the situation where there was someone visiting another person, and this person, they may talk positive about the person that they're with on the phone. They don't necessarily say anything negative. There's another look. They may not necessarily talk negative about the father of their children or the mother of their children, but they know that bad things are happening in their household. And the children are witnessing negative things. The child that you may have had outside of your outside of your marriage. Not saying that you cheated to have that, but you may have had a child before, right? That child, and it depends on your story. Maybe it is somebody that you may have had a child outside of a relationship or on a break or something, right? And now you are seeing that your spouse is treating that child poorly, and has made the child go from being a scholar, allowing themselves to follow their intelligence, to hiding it because it intimidates this grown-ass man or this grown-ass woman, or this woman. It could be a female child, right? And she could look good as a young child. She's a child, though. Let's go there. These people don't have the mind that they pretend to have, because common sense tells you not to even compare yourself. And this is something that's irritating the hell out of you, and you're trying to look over, but you're realizing it's not going to get any better, and that child ain't going nowhere. Is it? Exactly. Open your eyes. They could be treating a child like shit. Could have always treated a child like shit. They can make them call them dad or mom. Because they're taking care of them. But you're the main. You're the sole provider. You're the one that does all the things. But because they've been in their life for so long, they believe they deserve that title. You know damn well it's going to be hell trying to get the fuck out of that shit. You guys are too intertwined. I can see it. It's too tight. You're going to have to make a drastic change. This is something where you're going to have to pack your shit up and go without saying a fucking word, and just go and trust that you're okay. You have an out. You have someone willing to help you. Look at this. This is someone knowing that there's something that they want. They see something. Two of Wands is someone planning because they see something. They see an out. Three of Wands would be the movement of the energy and development of waiting for an opportunity to come. Fire truck here. So, a fire truck is a rescue. Okay. Saving, protecting. I'm here for it. Page of Swords. Yeah. Hell the fuck yes. You have been researching for a while what you want to do. You have tried time and time again to do different things in order to make this work, but it's not working for you. The reason this song came up, I am so sorry this is happening to you, but I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. The one he let go. This man sits around and daydreams about the woman that he let go. And you are experiencing them being mad at themselves because you feel like they settled for you, even though you were the one that was not easier. You were the one that was better for them, right? You could have been, you loved this person when you got with this person, and they were still entertaining someone else, someone from their past. And because of the fact that they were entertaining someone from their past, you had to do what you had to do in order to make sure that you were the one that they chose. So you you know what you did. Okay? But now you're researching a way, it keeps happening, you're researching a way to get yourself out of the situation because you've aged and now you feel like you made a mistake and she can have some. Or he can have her. Right? There's definitely some sort of it had to come out, didn't it? This is past person energy. 6 of Cups. Someone that they've known in childhood. It could be someone that you've known in childhood. But this is definitely someone that they knew when they were younger. Right? And they may have recently been in contact with them. They may have been she went and pursued her dreams, and you put away all your dreams for this man. And now he's fantasizing about the one that he used to know. The one that he let go. And at the time, all you cared about was making sure that you had someone on your side. That you had a man. But you weren't thinking about this man's temperament. You weren't thinking about his potential, or even, no, you were thinking about his potential, but not his work ethic. You were thinking about the sex and not necessarily what else is there beyond that. You were thinking about all of the things that don't actually matter. And now you are in a space where you are living a life that you never wanted to live, while he's fantasizing about a bitch that he let go. He could be cheating and you know it. And you are fine as long as he comes home to you. But you may be getting sick of it because your sit-down air could be stinking. Okay? Because he's fucking on a bitch that's fucking on a bunch of niggas. Or he could be the one fucking on a bunch of people. And coming home to you. It's time to let go. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Spirit says. She's got her face beat, so she has time to put herself together because she may not have children or doesn't have children with him. She doesn't have really as many responsibilities as you do. And she has time for him. You don't have time for him because you're busy taking care of everything else. And it angers him because the attention isn't on him. He could be jealous of your children and the time that you choose to spend with them, which is trifling. And could be the reason why he treats you a certain way about your oldest child. Because it's with somebody else and he believes that that child doesn't deserve as much love or as much attention as him and his. Which is bullshit, by the way. You need to cut it. Because that's disrespectful to you. Do you care about being disrespected? I don't know. That's up to you. It's your choice on your value. Your choice of how much you value yourself. Period. And as long as you don't value yourself, those children ain't going to value you either. They're going to follow that other parent's way of treating you because that's what they see. You need to be around people that love you and treat you with respect. You need to learn to respect yourself. You need to learn to get the hell out of those situations when your time is up. That clock been turned the fuck off. Old girl coming in or old boy coming in trying to mark their territory because it's their turn. And it's your turn to get the fuck out of there. It's going to hurt like a motherfucker. In so many different ways. But it's going to feel liberating. Because just because you don't have the family that you were hoping to have and the marriage that you were hoping to have, you have your children. They learn to respect you. You have your family. They do respect you and love you and care for you. You have an opportunity to start over and be the woman that you want to become, or be the man that you want to become or be. This is a space of open opportunity where the Most High is opening up a door for you. You may have to crawl out a window, because if you're too afraid to face the devil, then you may have to crawl out that window and sneak and go. You may constantly get offers to leave, but you're ignoring it. Go. What? Your life matters. Your life is the core of all of this. Do you not see that? Do you not understand that? You are the source of the energy that created all of this. The marriage, the children, the home, the dynamic. You are the core of it. Hold your fucking head up. I feel like something's stuck in my neck. That's the High Priestess. Spirit, can we confirm the High Priestess, please? Spirit is saying that you are visualizing or seeing the direction in which things are shifting, where you are no longer in a good space in your relationship, and it's not changing. It's not going anywhere. This could have been ongoing for years. And now you are simply tired and you feel that you are no longer in your body. You don't feel like you are no longer a part of your story. Your essence. It's just the shell of you that's left because he's taken it away from you. Because that's what he wanted to do in order to be the person that got the attention. To be the person that seemed like big dog. You big dog. You are the one that is creating the life that this man is siphoning and saying that he is creating. He only is able to do that because you are legally one, because you have allowed yourself to get married to this man, so you are connected to him that way. And that's how he can even fix his fucking mouth to say that he is anything other than someone that is not necessarily looking at life the correct way and taking care of themselves and their family the way that they should. They're not putting in as much effort as you are. And I'm not saying that this man needs to be like spending a lot of money or nothing like that, because we can have families and be giving the same energy, effort, and love into the family dynamic as one another. That's how it's supposed to be. But you're carrying 80% of the shit. For what? It should be 100. All in, both sides. But you see where this is going. You see that there were some things that you thought in the past, I wonder if we keep letting him witness this, is this how is this how he is going to turn out? Yeah. He's given up on loving his education, your child. He's given up on being happy. He's changed. All because of what he is witnessing in the relationship that you are in. She has changed. All because of what she is experiencing while you're in the relationship that you are in with this person. They're draining you of your essence. They're draining you of your joy. They're draining you of your happiness. They're draining you of the purpose that you have on this planet. And yes, we have to go through those things so that we can heal and teach and help other people realize certain things. But right now you are at a pivotal point where it's time for you to say, okay, this is where the change happens. This is where I say, I'm done. This is where I cut off all the energy connected to this person and make a change. You've been praying. You've been wishing on the star. You've been manifesting. You've been writing it down. You've been hoping that something comes in to save you. You don't want to see. You don't want to see any further damage happen to the souls that you brought onto this planet. And you know that because this other individual is struggling with whatever it is that they're struggling with their manhood, with whatever, right? Because they can't go out and do what you do for whatever reason, right? Okay, let me stop. This is serious. We got the Nine of Swords. You are missing out on sleep. You could be losing weight. You could be feeling so full of anxiety. You could know that you want to have like certain connections, but your spouse doesn't want you to have them. They have to isolate you to brainwash you. You know that, right? They have to tell you that the people that you choose to be around or have around you are bad, so that they can put you in the position of control. Because if people that love you are not around you, people that know who you are from jump, from a baby, or from just know your soul, if they're not around, they can't see shit and tell you, I think you're in trouble, right? I'm not. No, spirit. I'm not about to get upset. Can take a horse to water, but you can't make that motherfucker drink. You can tell a person all day long that they are in trouble. They have to choose to stop banging their head and move on with their life. What do you have for me, Spirit? What do you have for me in this deck? They showed me this deck, so I have to take it. Literally just a twinkle in my eye. Star-crossed lovers. Karmic partner. Vulnerability. Anything else to the story? What else do we need to know, Spirit? My ears burning, so somebody could be talking about you. You could be finding yourself being talked about in the room. Missed opportunity. Yeah, there's definitely somebody here that feels like they have missed an opportunity with somebody that they think would have been a better option. And it's someone that could be living a really good kind of life. It looks like it. Doesn't mean that they're experiencing good love and stuff like that. But it could be. It definitely could be. They definitely could be. But you could be looking at their life and thinking to yourself how you wish that your life didn't turn out the way that it did. You could have felt like this person was your soulmate, like you guys were meant to be together. And you could be a little frustrated with the fact that you're with a karmic partner. Someone that you're married to, someone that you cannot be vulnerable with. They could be very judgmental. What's the vulnerability, Spirit? What's the vulnerability? What's the vulnerability? Your own path. Child. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievements, heart and mind alignment, unconventionality, and authenticity. You're not even being authentic in who you are, and it takes for you to be vulnerable with yourself in order to be authentic with who you are. Right now, you're walking around carrying a mask, wearing it every day. You don't visit family because you know that you're hurt and they can see it. You don't want to admit what it is that you are dealing with because you think you made the right decision to be with this person. And your family loves you. Some of them may fuss. Some of them may talk a little bit of shit. But best believe they will go to bat for you. And they will have your back and support you. You may have older cousins or older siblings that you've seen go through certain things. And you may not think that the family is supportive, but you'll be very surprised at how supportive they are of you because they were not supportive of that other person. Only because they didn't know how to be. They've learned their lessons on how to be supportive and breathe life into the people that they love. Gratitude. Thank you. Gratuity increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. So when this comes up to me, it always tells me that it makes me think I may not like where I am right now because I've outgrown it or because it's no longer what it used to be when it served me, and now I want different. But you can't get that different being ungrateful. You have to show gratitude. You have to be grateful for where you are. And there are always things, even in the roughest parts of, even in the hard nights, there's always something beautiful to be grateful for. Your children, the ability to get up every day, the ability to go and work, the having the people around you that you can reach out to and ask for help or just vent to. There's multiple things in there that you can figure out. I don't know your life. I'm just trying to be helpful here. Anything else? Crisis. Restructuring life. Blessing within. Clearing space brings solutions. See deepest needs and emotions. So this is that vulnerability. You got to be vulnerable with yourself to understand. And the vulnerability fell on top of the Nine of Cups. So you may have really been sitting with yourself and realizing a lot of different things about what is going on in your physical life and wanting to change it because it don't sit right with you no more. And you are realizing that your needs have changed because you've gotten older and you've gotten wiser, and you realize that the people, your children, the people that love you, that treat you correctly, they need you to be more supportive of yourself, more healthy when it comes to what it is that you need. And then we have clock. Need time, takes time, end time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Definitely feel like there's about to be divine timing pertaining to an opportunity for you to be able to heal. But here's the thing. You can't heal where you're sick, baby. You just cannot. That's just not how it works. You have to be able to get away from those things, because as long as you're in that environment, you're going to keep listening to, you're going to keep absorbing, you're going to keep seeing, you're going to keep thinking about the things that are hurting you and making you sick. And we have keys on the ring. Crows could be significant. Many options, decision, unconventionality, string along, one night stand. So, be careful with this cheater energy that I picked up earlier, okay? Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. That's what you were dealing with. And you know that, right? Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. You could be enabling this person. This person is clearly using you. While they go off and live their own life, they're using you to support their responsibilities, the things that they're supposed to be doing in their own life. Right? What else do we got, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. Happiness. Combine talent with passion. Live your dreams. Helping others. Gratitude journal. And self-love. Key word is self-love. You'll be able to be happy, but you have to choose you first. And if you are depressed, you need to go and allow yourself to see a therapist and get out of the situation that you're in. Maybe once you find a way to get out of the situation that you're in, then you can start seeing a therapist. The therapist is going to make you want to leave right away if you start seeing them right now. Right? And if you're ready for it, you might as well go and say, fuck it. And once you get settled, call them people. Not the ones where you spend time in the psychiatric ward. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that does CBT therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy, or someone that does talk therapy. Even if you go see a Reiki specialist or deal with a spiritual life coach or something like that, there's so many different things that can be helpful and supportive to you that doesn't have to be You don't have to feel alone. You don't have to feel as if you're making a mistake by choosing to walk away from this. This life that you wanted to cultivate so bad is not, just because you don't have it, or that just because it doesn't fit you well, does not mean that it's the end of the world. It's not the only thing that can be a good thing to have in your life. That you have so much more value, so much more worth than being somebody's fucking wife and cum rag. Or maid. Or, since we got the girl with the snake, punching bag. Whether that's verbal or physical. You don't have to deal with this. You can shift your life. You can be that woman that you wanted to be before you met this person. And sometimes that takes not being with anybody for a little while. Because you got to get to know you better. It's a new version of you. That new version of you is going to continue to elevate and evolve and grow and change throughout the years. But while you're in this situation, you're going to be stuck. You're going to feel stuck because it's what this person was meant to do to you. Keep you stuck. And it was supposed to be your choice to choose to walk away from it when you got tired of banging your fucking head. No one is going to drag you out of the situation. You have to make the decision and stick to it. You have to choose to love yourself and your children enough to get the fuck out of it. I don't give a damn what people tell you about children needing their father or their mother. If they're toxic, they don't need none of it. And you can get them therapy, or you can be a parent and talk to them and explain to them what's going on as you grow older, as they grow older. Our children are incredibly intelligent. We need to stop treating them like they're stupid, because they can see what the hell's going on. They can feel what's going on. They see that what they're doing to you, that the difference between how daddy treats one of his friends that he is kind to how he treats mama when everybody leaves. You could have recently got some sort of free time away from your kids and realize without them there's no relationship. There's really nothing that you guys enjoy doing together. And you may have tried. Ugh. Beliefs come true. Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram subconscious mind. And that's why you need to spend the time alone. And a lot of people don't like that. And that could be the thing that has you stuck in your head in this non-source energy, making you lose sleep, because you don't want to have to reprogram your mind. You don't want to have to change things. You're comfortable. And you're comfortable in the chaos. You're comfortable in the depression. You're comfortable in the sadness because you know what to expect. But you wouldn't know what to do to make you happy or help you be happy. You wouldn't know what to do if you were happy because you've been unhappy for so long. It's not fair to you. All right. So I think I'm going to end the reading there. Bottom of the deck, we have loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness, for greatest self-love, deeply healing world mirrors us. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. You could be settling for this person because you feel like there are things that you could be either ashamed of or things that other people won't accept. But you'll be surprised how many people respect your past, how many people don't judge you for your past, and how many people will love you despite your past. Stop letting your current situation or things that may have happened when you were younger stop you from living your life, because you deserve to live your life no matter what. All right, y'all. I love you. I hope that this helped. And if you liked it, if it helped you, if it touched you where it needed to, if it fed you, make sure you like it. Love you. Bye.
This a reminder. This a reminder.
What's up, hot? You do that? I'm built this. We never. No stress, regret, for the sunset. Cut to the feminine one. Oh! Cut to the feminine one. Oh!
This a reminder.
Cut to the feminine one.